anything to interfere with your signal. So, sound like good deal, and hopefully everything will be just fine there. So, anyways, beautiful weather here. Sun's poking through the clouds, so the Great American Air Show might be in better shape today than it was yesterday, but still hadn't gone over that direction. I don't know if we're going to do that today or not, but if so, well, we might go sit in the grass and watch off base.
Roger.
Hey, Roger on that. Hold on there, Captain. There's somebody said contact Cliff, so go ahead. Yeah, Larry, no problem. That's K4YDB. Larry, he's in Atlanta right now, Captain, so he wants to be on the payroll.
I just get his call sign. Okay, what was his call sign? K4YDB, yeah.
Yeah, it's L-double-P. Somebody put PT, but it's double T. Whoever's doing net logging there, change it. Affirmative. Yeah, he's in his 18-wheeler. Yeah, he's got it straight now. All right, Larry, there, K4LTT and his 18-wheeler. Well, the check is going to bounce because it ain't very good. Okay, I was wrong. Yeah, Chief Mike will straighten it out there. I think he heard you that time. So that's Kilo Bravo 0, Larry Tango. That's my bad. We got it straightened out, so I'm going to shut up. It's time for the net. You're welcome.
This is Kilo Mike Sports on the outside straight. Tech control for the airport flyer on that. And listen to the frequency. We had a one time a year, 291 removed. These very gentlemen alike. And so we got a through frequency. We may got this frequency every day of the year. Active duty, retired, and including air crew, ground crew, air traffic controllers, missileers, and support personnel. Anybody who helps get airplanes or missiles up in the air. Our purpose is to promote fellowship between these radio amateurs who devoted a portion of their lives towards the missions of our air forces. Formatted together a list and go down the list. I will pose questions. You can give me your answers. And if you got anything great going on at your home station, let us know and we'll celebrate. We have a node on Echo under Alpha Foxtrot Charlie. Sometimes use that after the net or if you have lousy conditions on frequency. And we have for visitors listening, we have a website, www.airforcesflyersclub.org. airforcesflyersclub.org. And once again, visitors are always welcome. Control, use the word contact, relay, info, or something, and we'll get to you. With that said, we got Nick Mike working on that logger, and we have the following stations here. WA6 Southwest, Humboldt, California is the first tower. KJ5 Texas, AM7 CJO, Sparky in Sparky, Nevada. WW5ENG Mike, who, as I mentioned, is working that logger. Thank you, Chief Mike. November 5, Bravo, Echo, Maine, and Arlington, Texas, W2WLB, June, Washington, New York, W5ABI, Joe, and Los Angeles, New Mexico, WB5BRI, Brian, and Shannon Tong, A1BOB, Commander, Boise, Idaho, KS5KY Chris in Bowling Green, Kentucky. W5CIX, Uncle Chris up in Bull-Martin, Texas. K4YDB, Charlie, Cartersville, Georgia. And Charlie probably has our net on if you go and check on put in multi-net K4YDB, and you'll find live streaming of our net. Click on that and it's going, and you can increase the size of the we have a visitor, Larry, in Momo and Florida. CB0, Lima Tango Tango, and we'll get him up early. And another visitor, Kilo Delta 9, Echo Charlie Tango, Jim in Wisconsin. Do we have any other check-ins to the airport flyers or stay on port?
We sure do, Jack. KG5PT.
Before you leave,
Wilco, this is WA6LJS, relay for net control for the Sunday morning Air Force Flyers Net. We're looking for check-ins, either members or visitors. Called out. Relay. Who's the call ending in Foxtrot November? Call again. Kilo Juliet 4, Hotel Foxtrot, November. Did you copy him, Jack, over?
Yeah, copied him, KK5, Hotel Foxtrot, November is KM4CAX control. Amazon, the airport fire truck that before, over. Okay, we're a group of ex-military who's involved in aviation in any way. We need a discount on every day. Businesses are always welcome. We'll stick around. I'll put you up close to the top of the list so you won't have to wait a long time. You want to stick around, over? Roger. Thanks for your service and your father's service. And Chief Mike, can you put the Kilo Juliet 4 Hotel Foxtrot, November, and Mike got it up there already. So, can you put him up on the top? KJ4 Hotel Foxtrot, November.
Roger Wilco, Jack. This is WB5DRI relaying for net control. We're looking for check-ins to the Air Force's Flyers Club net. Members or guests, please call now. Good morning, Harold. I got KK6 ZML. Harold in San Diego is on there. Back to net, WB5DRI.
Okay, we got Harold. Thanks a lot, Brian. W2WRD, Wild Bill. Could you give a call from the East Coast?
Yeah, Wilco, Jack. This is W2WLD, upstate New York. Relaying for net control for the Air Force's Flyers Club. We're taking check-ins. Members or guests, please call now. November 9, Papa Tango uniform. Good morning, sir. Not all that strong. Give me your name and location, please. Howard in Central Illinois. Good morning, Howard. You going to stick with us on the net, or did you just need a signal report? You're about an S5.5 here in upstate New York. Over. Okay, I lost some of that, but Jack, it's November 9, Papa Tango uniform, Howard, and he is going to stick around for a while. Back at W2WLB.
Okay, thank you, Bill. We'll try to get the visitors up close to the net so they don't run away on it. I will pose questions for the day, and it's an easy one. Question is, what are the present Australia fighter aircraft? Present Australia fighter aircraft. Answer Alpha, the Boeing FA-18F Hornet, Bravo, Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning, Charlie, Boeing EF-18 Alpha, Rover, Delta, all of the above, Echo, only Charlie. Everybody get the question?
No.
I didn't get that. Somebody has something.
Yeah, it was Larry relaying here. Yeah, Larry, Australia, what the question was, what fighter aircraft do they have? Do they have the Hornet F-18, the F-35? Well, I draw a blank on the other two, but anyways, that aircraft, the fighter aircraft in Australia there. What was the last two, Jack?
Charlie was the EF-18 Growler. Delta, all of the above, or Echo, only Charlie.
All right, Echo was, Charlie was the F-18 Growler. Delta was all of the above, and Echo was just Charlie, the F-18 Growler. All right, Larry, he's got it now, and back to you, Captain.
Okay, thank you for the relay, once again. We'll go ahead and start the West Coast with the short timer. And whether any other short timers. You got WA6LJS, any other short timers coming out? Okay, we got the frequencies and we got mobile, so got them up close to the top of the list. Start with WA6LJS. Good morning, John. You're up.
Okay, thank you, Jack. K4YDB, this is WA6LJS. Good morning to the net. So far, hearing everybody that checked in okay here. You're a good 10 over 9, Jack, so no trouble copying you. Well, it's a nice day today, clear blue skies, plenty of sun. It was only 40 when I woke up this morning, so it'll probably be up into the mid to high 60s today. Other than that, answer to the question, I'm going to say Delta, all of the above. Maybe they used all of those aircraft, so put me down for D Delta. So with that, I'll say 7-3s. Have a good net. We'll catch you all tomorrow. KM4CAX, WA6LJS, going to be clear.
Okay, John, 73. Let's ahead to mobile, Larry, and K4YDB. Larry, you're up, over.
Relaying for net control, Larry, KB0LTT, you're up. What's your guess? This is W5PIX, relaying for KB0LTT to net control there. He's going with Delta, and he says 57 degrees there in Atlanta right now, and I assume he's headed back south, so to Florida. So back to you, Captain, and like I said, Delta, all of the above.
Okay, thank you for the relay up for Chris. Let's go visitor. Hotel Foxtrot, November. John, you're up, over. Okay, Jack, did you have an answer to the question? Over.
He said Delta, Jack.
Thanks for checking in with us, and you have a great day. Don't have any other, one other visitor that he's left us already. Got another visitor who's been around a few days. November 2, Quebec, India, Lima, India, Europe, over.
I'm just listening, sir. Thank you. November 2, Quebec, India, Lima. I'm going to receive only, Roger.
Okay. Yeah, now I've got it. Running up and I'm sorry. Got a great signal into Georgia. Okay, let's go to Willie, KJ5, BWB. Willie, you're up, over.
KM4CAS from the group. This is Willie, KJ5DWB. Good morning, everybody. Pause. Let me turn the SDR down. There you go. I don't like hearing the parrot of myself. I don't like using the monitor function. Anywho, I got that one fixed. I'm also going to go with Delta. I don't see any reason why they couldn't have them all. Or was it the Royal, I think, the Royal Australian Air Force? Pretty decent fleet there, so I'm going to go ahead and say all of them. Put me down for Delta, please. And good to hear Larry out there. This is another one of us rolling wheels. I'll be back to work Tuesday, as long as it's not soaking wet. So I'll also be here at the bottom. So go ahead and send it back to you, Jack. KM4CAS from the group, KJ5DWD. Good morning, everybody.
Frequencies in use. Let's go to Carl, you're up, over.
Good morning, everybody, from icy cold northwestern Nevada. Although next week to become spring again. Yep. Be sure to wind your watch, because it probably won't last very long. And interesting. For all the years that I've been on amateur radio, is to look at the propagation forecast, and whatever it says, just expect the opposite. I think they must hire laid off weather reporters for that prediction. Well, interesting question, and doggone it, I wish I could draw upon my vast knowledge of foreign government use of our airplanes, and in all honesty, Jack, I think that the Aussies have all of these airplanes, so Delta is becoming a lemon line, but I think it's the correct answer, so put me down for Delta as well, and I'll send it back to you. Be standing by for the 73 round. KM4 CAS is KF7 GJO.
KF7 GJO, KF4 CAS. I just want to mention 53 days ago I finished the novel that you sent me, and one night I stayed up till after midnight because it was so intriguing. It was a submarine battle instructing the pilots in fighting a submarine. That one kept me up late at night. Good book. Anybody who would like read good novels with a lot of good plots and good information about using actual people and aircraft on submarines as plot light. Go to Carl. Nevada. Carl. KF7DJO. Got lots of books, so I recommend it. Great. W5DSG, K4YDB, thanks for doing that, Roger, and you're up, over.
Good morning, KM4CAX and the net. Great crisp day here in Oklahoma City. Yeah, it's not bad though. I mean, it could be worse. The sun is out. It's very bright, and let's see, 63. I just looked around. It's 63 degrees, so it sounds good. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully. They've got clouds forecast, but I was looking for the solar eclipse, and we don't know. We'll see, because we're going to be in the partial part. I know a lot of folks are moving over to Texas or way southeast Oklahoma, but I'm just going to see if we can at least get a partial of that. We'll see. Hopefully, keep my fingers crossed and see the clouds. They'll have a clearing there. Got a camera ready. Got the special lens on it, and we'll see. And I don't know. We'll see if that works. Anyway, as far as the question goes, I know that they have two of these aircraft, so I'm going to say probably they have the third one also. So I'm going to go with Delta also. So I'm going to be a Delta guy. Anyway, it's a great net today, sounding good. I think I might have missed one of those visitors, but because I just couldn't get the call sign out. And Jackie just didn't repeat it enough for me. But anyway, I'll try and hang in there. WW5ENT, turning it back to Ned. Take care.
I told you it was going to be an easy question. Everybody's got the same answer. Let's go to November 5 Bravo Echo V. Your questions are a little more complicated than some people. So, what you got to say?
KM4CAX N5BE. Well, I would say mine are a little bit nerdy. So, aviation and history nerdy. So I apologize for that. Back in the early days of the Joint Strike Fighter, we were looking at some Australian technology, and we sent a team down there to take a look at it. Absolutely intriguing. They had come up with a way of real-time monitoring of wheel bearing condition for trains. They got some really long freight train lines there in Australia, and they had come up with this capability for bearings, and we were really interested in it. And I think if we would have gone forward, we would have paid them for that technology. The Australians are a big believer in twin-engine aircraft, despite the F-35s. They're also big believers in two crew member in tactical aircraft. They struggled trying to find an airplane to replace the F-111 they had. They loved that airplane, but it became unsustainable after a while. So they went with the F-18CD. They have since moved on to the F model. They are destroying in place their CDs. That is amazing. They don't want to give them to anybody. They're just going to break them up. So I'm going to go with D, all of the above. By the way, they are highly integrated with our Air Force and our Marine Corps. They're very close to the Marine Corps, but they participate in red flag all the time, especially with their growlers. So excellent ally down there in the Southwest Pacific. K4YDB and 5B.
Okay, they always got good information. And for those of you who might want to check up KF7GJO's book, his last name is McClellan, M-C-L-E-L-L-A-N-D, Carl McClellan. Great. Let's go to Wild Bill up in Scotia, New York.
Okay, thank you, Jack. Good morning, all. Propagation is pretty good today. Beautiful day up here, sunny, and we should hit 52. Should be decent for the eclipse tomorrow. We're in a pretty good spot, but went out to try to get some of these solar eclipse glasses, and they are all sold out here locally. So I waited too long. I'll have to do the pinhole trick to watch it. As far as the question, if Delta is good enough for Lee, it's good enough for me. So put me down for Delta. And the visitor that Mike missed is Howard, November 9, Papa Tango uniform. Jack, if you want me to try to bring him in, I'll be happy to do that. KM4CAX W2WLD.
Okay, Bill. We'll go ahead and see if you can get back to you.
Yeah, Howard, N9 Papa Tango uniform. If you're there, go ahead and take a turn. Over. Okay, very good. Did you hear the question, Howard? Okay, very good. Not military, but a tail dragger pilot. Very good. Howard, why don't you put him down for the right answer, Jack? And all he gave us was it's 50 degrees there in central Illinois and overcast. Back to you. KM4CAX W2WLD.
Let's go to Joe, W5ABI out in Mississippi. Joe, you're up.
Yeah, K4CAX from the beautiful morning here in Las Cruces, not a cloudless sky. About 46 degrees, supposed to go up to 80. No wind. We had high winds yesterday. Anyhow, my answer to the question is Delta, all of the above. And propagation is really crazy today here. On top of you, Jack, on the radio. I got Bill, WL2WLD. I got Bob, but I don't have California. So maybe it'll improve. Crazy. Anyhow, we'll be here at the bottom, Jack. KM4CAX W5ABI.
Okay, Joe. Good signal. I think we got everything working right. Let's go to Brian, WB5GRI, Brian, and San Antonio.
Okay, Jack, KM4CAX, WB5DRI. Well, good morning, Jack, again, and good morning to the net. We've got kind of an overcast day down here in San Antonio again this morning. I hope, I think the Thunderbirds will probably fly anyway in the Great Texas Air Show, but hopefully it'll clear off over on that side of town for them. But it's a little overcast right now. But it has a way of doing that, so we'll see what happens on that deal. I hope it's good weather conditions for them. Anyway, good to hear everybody this morning. Not too bad of conditions on the band. The band has changed a little bit, though. I'm not hearing Joe in Las Cruces is on the radio as well as I normally do, but he's loud on the SDRs, of course. But anyway, did want to say congratulations to Purdue Boilermakers. They are in the NCAA finals, and they'll play University of Connecticut Monday night, I believe, for the championship. And K6PX is his alma mater is Purdue, and mine is Indiana University. And Indiana University didn't even make the playoffs. They didn't even go to the big dance this year. So, congratulations to Purdue, and hopefully they'll win the whole thing. Anyway, they have some good basketball up in Indiana and Illinois, as many of you probably already know. But anyway, on your question there, Jack, great question, and thanks to Lee for all that information about the Australians. I knew they were very good allies, but he really filled in some gaps in my knowledge of their activity there. And I'm glad to see that they're such a great ally down under for us, because I think we'll need them someday. And we definitely needed them in World War II, and they stepped up there as well. Let's see. I'm going to go with Delta for the answer. I'm not going to buck the trend here. I think they have all those aircraft. Anyway, Jack, I'll be one and done this morning, but thanks for getting me in there. And 73 to all the flyers and the visitors out there. Everybody have a great day. Back to you, Jack. KM4CAX, WB5DRI. Back to net. Good day, everybody.
Okay, Brian, thanks for the introduction, and that you one and done. So we won't call you up to the 73. You have a great day. Let's go to our commander out in Boise. K1BOB, Bob, you're up.
K1BOB here. Good morning, Jack. And yep, out in Boise here. It's a little turbulent weather, but not too bad. Had a good talk with K4YDB, Dan, out in Oklahoma yesterday. Had a good talk about F-111 guys we knew and flew with. And he's been a little busy. Hasn't been on the air for a little bit, doing a roofing project and some family stuff. So yeah, we flew the airplanes that went to the Australians, I believe. They were F-111As. They wanted the longer wing, like an FC-111. They flew them, and like you say, somebody said they loved them out there. And unfortunately, they buried the airframes, the last one, per contract, so no one would dig them up for parts or something, or technology. Anyway, your question, I don't know, I'm scratching my head on this one. I think they were getting rid of their F-18As, and then I also heard they were going to convert them to Growlers, make them the two-seaters like everybody said. And I think they got their F-35s by now. So I'm going to step out of it's probably Delta. I'm going to do a write-in answer, though, which I think might be more correct. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll just go with Delta. I was going to say it's just Bravo and Echo. Bravo and Charlie. I was going to say it's just Bravo, the F-35, and the EF-18A Growler. That's what they're going to end up with anyway if they convert and get rid of their A-model F-18. So just put me down for Bravo and Charlie, a write-in answer. So I think, that'll be my answer. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate you running the net. Good to hear everybody out there today. Conditions here are pretty good. Can't complain. K1BOB. Back to KM4CAX.
Okay, Bob, you said Alpha and Charlie. Don't like the F-35.
Negative. I said Bravo and Charlie. Bravo and Charlie. The F-35 and the two-seat Growler.
Gotcha. Bravo and Charlie. Jump out of the running line. Let's go to Charlie. K4YDB. Charlie in Cartersville, Georgia. You're up.
KM4CAX, K4YDB. Good morning, Jack. Morning to all the flyers out there and visitors. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday morning. Right now it is 61 degrees here. Supposed to get back up into the mid 70s again today. But it's funny, we get down real cold at night, get down into the 30s at night, but it is what it is. Hope everybody's having a good day. Right now, conditions are not bad here. I'm not here in Foreland at all. Jack, I'm barely copying you. But yesterday I got out and worked on my new antenna, see if I can get it up. I'm not quite done with it yet. Still a work in progress. I'll probably work on that this afternoon, but I got to get the grass mowed first because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. But anyway, not a lot else is going to go on over here. Tomorrow I'll be doing laundry and sweeping and all the other stuff like that. But as far as the question goes, I'm just gonna go with Delta. Put me down for Delta. KM4CAX K4YDB. I'm back to net.
Okay, we got you down for Delta Charlie. You faded at the end. Let's go to Chris. Jumped over you accidentally. KM5KY. Chris, I'm holding Chris. You up. Okay, Chris. Delta. Let's go to Uncle Cliff. That is Homestead. Should be about to die over you up, over.
Well, good morning there, Captain Jack, and this is W5PX, but I think I heard somebody trying to check in. Let me stand by here for a second. Is there somebody trying to check in with the Air Force flyers? Nothing heard. All right. Well, I'm going to go, well, I don't know. Commander, you kind of got me nervous now. I'm going to go Delta. But anyway, beautiful morning here, 66 degrees. Last look at the temperature anyways, and the sun is out, trying to burn off some of the clouds there, so maybe we'll have a nice air show today for the folks over there at Randolph. You know, it's, we got four airports here, basically. You got Randolph, we got Stinson Field, we got Kelly, and then, of course, the International of San Antonio. And, I have not heard any aircraft flying over this way this morning, so I don't know. Maybe they've, got a different route today, but I usually catch a few of them flying over here. But, like I said, it's a beautiful morning. The sun's trying to burn through, and wind is blowing, and nobody's drove up into my driveway here and asked if they could camp out in the pasture to watch the eclipse tomorrow. So, and boy, we're hearing prices are just astronomical. They're three figures and up, and from 100 on up. And Kerrville and Fredericksburg area, which is kind of in the center of the approach there, and we're hearing some of them folks are charging $1,000. It's just crazy. But hey, if people want to take advantage of it, I guess they'll do it there. And sorry about the San Antonio Radio Club's repeater there on the north side tuning up. But anyways, I guess that's about it, Captain. K4CAX, W5CIX. Back to you, Jack.
Okay, that's the friend. Let's go to Harold. Deputy on CK6CML. Harold, you're up, brother. Okay, now you celebration. Cody James and Augusta, KG5, Papa Tango Echo. James, you're up.
Good morning, Jack. KM4CAX, KG5PT. Just put me down for the right answer. I did not hear the question this morning. Got up a little late, got in here late, so I will defer. So just put me. I'll just listen for the right answer. Well, the solar eclipse here for Bell County has. How do I say it? Remember the old show, The Price is Right, and you thought you win the grand prize, and the sound goes ba 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 ba. Well, that's what's going to happen here. We've crashed and burned. We're going to have a cloudy day tomorrow. In fact, we may be actually activating the weather net for storms. No, it will get dark, but that's all you're going to see. So all the millions and millions of the rock fans that were coming to the solar eclipse to have a good time, poof, it's not going to happen. They have gone elsewhere. In fact, Cliff, Rick called me a while ago from Copper's Cove and said, nobody's coming, everybody, I guess a few people came in and then they left. So looks like a lot of them are headed up toward Kentucky and Ohio area. Because as of right now, that looks like it's going to be the only place in the country you're going to be able to see it. Pretty much a lot of the area is going to be covered with cloud cover from Eagle Pass, Del Rio, all up through Texas. So sorry about that, solar eclipse watchers. Mother Nature didn't get the memo. Anyway, that's all I got. Back to net, KG5PT.
Okay, James, KM4CAX, control, airport flight, on that. That's the bottom of our map. Regarding the solar eclipse, we're going to get about 85% of it down here in Georgia. And, I'll point my camera at it. I guess if I looked at it through the camera, it wouldn't hurt my eyes. I'm not sure. But I'll point my camera at it. You probably doing that. That looks like it's the bottom of the list. Did I miss anybody? Please come now. Did I just hear anybody? Did anybody hear that?
Nothing on my end, Jack.
Okay, it must have been QRF. Okay, I guess I don't have to tell anybody the answer to the question. According to my information on the computer, all of the above is the answer. They probably still have the FAATM back. Charlie. So, Delta Alpha was the answer to my question. And most of you got that answer. Also, do we have any last minute check-ins for the airport flyers coming up? Calling Chuck 50, please come now. Okay, here in North, we'll go ahead and check the check. We do but it's not locked Where I want it? Okay. We'll do both at first. KB 0, over.
Relay for net control, KB0, LTT, Larry, 73 round. Back to you, Captain. I don't hear anything.
Nothing fired. Let's go to Willie. What happened here? We got Howard. November 9, uniform. Howard in Martinsville, Illinois, 73 round, over. November 9, Papa Tango, uniform, Howard in Illinois, 73 round, over.
He's talking. Okay, you doubled a bit. He updated his temperature and said 73. W2 WLD relay.
Okay, that's a completion. Thank you, Bill. Okay, let's go to Willie. AK5, Bravo, Bravo,
KM4CAX in the group, KJ5DWB, 73s everybody. Good question. Finally got one right. Hi. We'll talk to everybody later and be on the net in the morning. Back to net control, KJ5DWB.
Okay, Willie. Appreciate it, man. That's 73 Let's go to Sparky, Savannah, and KS7 DJO. Sparky, you're up.
After that, Jeff, and I'm humbled by your recommendation. If anybody is interested, and this is not an advertisement, but it's just to clarify what Jeff said earlier. Everything that I've written is listed on Amazon. Just search my name. I wrote a 12-volume series on the OSS, CIA, and military during World War II and forward. Many titled The Indomitable Patriot, and a lot of aviation stories. I write what I call historically accurate fiction, where I take actual events that really occurred and infuse them into the story, rather than writing a pure fantasy type story. If you're interested in Egyptology and the Valley of the Kings,
Frequencies in use, sir.
Frequencies in use. My favorite subject is Egyptology. And if you take a look and find something that looks interesting, you might enjoy it. Okay, glad that I got the right answer for a change on the daily question. Thanks for not making it too difficult, Jack. And we'll try this again tomorrow. KM4CAX, this is KS7DJO.
Okay, Sparky, 73. I've got most of these books. showing up with almost a shelf full of nutrition. And one of them is so large and small kept victory anyhow, let's go to Chief Flight. Chief was doing a office for me, WW5ESD,
Okay, KM4CAX, WW5ENZ, 73 everybody, have a great day. We've warmed up a few degrees also. I think we might even be in the 70s today, so that'll be kind of nice. And I don't recommend looking through the camera at the eclipse at all, because it's bad. And in fact, I won't even put my camera towards it without a filter on it, because it can actually hurt the interior, the digital parts of it that measure light. So it's kind of interesting, but yeah, and it's also interesting. Everybody's now running. This is going to be kind of I guess an interesting story, as all the people headed down to Texas and now are going up towards Maine. Let's see. WW5ENZ 73, everybody, and we'll catch you again tomorrow. WW5ENZ clear.
It is just my iPhone, but makes the switch with about 80-90% coverage. All of it, yeah. There'll be something coming at us. Let's go to Lee. November 5, Bravo, Echo. 73, Lee.
Yeah, KM4CAX and 5B. If you ever hung around with the Aussies, you know how much fun they are. And we were hosting a dinner in Washington for all the military attaches, and one of my buddies was over in the corner talking to the Australians, and they're waving me over, So I go over and I say, yes, sir, good evening. And they said, well, we were all in the Marine Corps or Air Force or Navy. What branch did you serve, Lee? And I said, oh, I was in the Army. And he goes, oh, so you never graduated from high school? I said, hey, look, I know my colors and I can trace. Always a good time with those guys. And you've stimulated me. I've got a World War II Australian airplane question that I'm going to hold for anyone who wants it. So thanks for that, Jack. Enjoyed the net. Nicely done. KM4CAX and 5B. By the way, your usual 10 to 20 over.
Okay, Lee. Signal report. I've got my antenna pointed west for the side of my antenna. Up W2WLD and 57. So, good antenna. See there. Speaking of
Okay, Jack, you're a solid 5'9" coming this way off the side of my beam. Thanks, Jack. Enjoy it. 73 all. KM4CAX W2 WLV.
Okay, Bill. And you're thinking headline also. W5ABI, Joe, Las Cruces, 72, over.
Yeah, KM4CAX W5ABI. Good net, Jack. Good question. Got it right. Anyhow, 73s to the Flyers, and thanks for running the net. KM4CAX W5ABI.
Okay, Joe, 73. Have a great week. Let's go to our commander, K4YDB. You probably talked to me. Got rid of the FA-18L. So you're probably pretty correct. Over to you, 373.
Okay, Jackie, I enjoyed the question. I thought I'd diddle it a little bit, and I knew they were trying to sell them. I don't know if they did. And they were also talking about converting them to the electronic version there, the two-seater. So, good question, Jack. I enjoyed it on this Sunday. Pretty good conditions. And we'll all see you on the net tomorrow during the eclipse. K1BOD.
back to KM4 CAX. Thanks again.
Okay, W3 Bob. Charlie, K4YDB in Huntersville, Georgia. W3 Charlie.
KM4CAX, K4YDB. Well, Jack, I hope you're still copying me. You're still about the same as you were earlier, about an S5 right above the noise. Anyway, good net today. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed the question also. So I'll say 7-3s, everybody. Everybody have a good day. And we'll look for you tomorrow on Bob's Nets. K4YDB back to net.
And W3 Charlie. Let's go to Bowling Green, Kentucky. KS5KY. W3 Charlie. Okay, Chris, 73 to you. Have a great week ahead. Uncle Cliff, W5PIX, W0, Chris.
Well, thank you, Commander. This is W5 Commander Captain, W5PIX, here in Bull Verde, Texas, where it's still trying to burn through, but I think the sun's going to lose. But anyway, everybody sounds good. Conditions have changed around. I heard Lee up there in Arlington a little bit on the local. And then, of course, Sparky, interesting. You know, I always thought that you lived up there in Winnemucca, not in over there in Sparks, Nevada. So my apologies. But then again, though, Winnemucca is still a beautiful place to be also. Actually, a lot of places in Nevada are quite interesting and pretty. And I have been to, I'm drawing a blank, and I'm looking at the name in my brain right now. And Austin, which is the highest point in Nevada there. I have been there during the winter times. I've had to run old US 50 across there. The loneliest highway in Nevada. Anyways, and there's probably some stories on that one. Everybody have a great day. 7-3s back to Commander, Captain, I mean. KM4CAX, W5PIX. I'm thinking about Steakhouse Bob.
Okay, Uncle Cliff. Take care. Go get your breakfast. And have a great week. Let's go to Jay here in South. K25, Tango Echo. James W2.
All right, Jack, good morning. KM4CAX, KG5PT here. Well, we're going to get ready for this eclipse tomorrow. I'm going to get outside and videotape the darkness and see how the animals behave. And maybe if we got lightning in the area, it'd be kind of like being out at nighttime. It'd be kind of interesting at 1:30 in the afternoon to see it lightning it like it's nighttime if we have storms in the area, because they are predicting some pretty good rain for the next couple of days. John, WA6LJS, wasn't able to put a wall up for California to keep that low out there in the Pacific, so looks like we're going to be getting it tomorrow. And what else? We got the Hamfest coming up starting this Friday. We're going to be moving in, and I'm going to be selling some stuff. And I'm going to be looking for a little linear amplifier, transistor amplifier that runs off 120 volts, not 220. Where I can kind of double my power from 100 watts to 200 watts, maybe up to 300 watts. That's all I'm after, because putting any kind of a 1500 watt amplifier behind this with antennas on top of me right here in the backyard, I ain't going to do that. It's going to just amplify my RFI problems. If I had a beam or something up in the air high, I could probably do that. Or antennas further away from the house, I could get away from that. Didn't do a lot of study on that, so. But yeah, I'm going to be looking for something low profile. No tube amplifier, but a transistor. Maybe I can come across something. Anyway, what else? I just looked at the back of my brand new laptop, and the hinge plate on the back of the monitor is splitting when I close it. Now, when I leave it open, it closes back up. But when I close it, I don't know, it's like the glue or something came. I might have to
get a hold of Dell and maybe send it off to get it repaired. But so far it's still running and working fine. That's all I got. I'll turn it back to you, Jack. 7-3 KG5PT.
Enjoy your health test to the amount of and looks like the end of the list. Do we have any rest and assistance from the airport fire on that? Please come now.
This is KI5LHT, Kilowatt India 5, Lima Hotel Tango.
Kilo India 5, Lima Tango Echo,
That's Roger. How are you this morning? This is Bob from San Antonio, Texas. Over.
Okay, you're calling 57 signal here in Georgia. KI5 LTE, you must probably know Brian at W5CRI. He's one of our members, but he's already stepped out of the net. So thanks for checking in, and you have a great day. This is KF4CA at control of the airport fire. Okay, that's enough. And we've got everybody checked in. And we'll be closing the airport fire from that and return the frequency to normal operating procedure. That's everybody.